What's up, boys? What's up, boys? I got one game in me before I go to bed, but let's get it. We got a rivalry game versus the Giants today, boys. Let's do it.
Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Back onto the field now. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Halfback stretch, boys. The best one. Let's go.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. Now a 3rd and 6.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun bet.
Damn, come on, Dak.
Coming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
At the 36-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Prescott. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Not a good start, boys. Not good.
Set for this next drive.
Man.
Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got it past
There we go.
Before he's hit and dropped. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Get it moving, boys. Come on.
Right back to him on 1st down. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. These two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Cowboys winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here back home in Arlington. Off the play fake, Prescott. That's caught inside the 20.
Come on, baby.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Schoonmaker, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level.
There we go, boys. There we go. Come on. Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
The field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
At the 41-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Hold that block.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing, Prescott. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he...
And he will fight his way into the end zone.
That's one. That's one.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle, no running back.
Now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Prescott. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Prescott's pass.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Prescott from the gun.
Let's go, boy.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. A great play there.
Dion on him,
He
boy.
scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown.
Set to take the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To throw is Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
It's a
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
At the 50-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll run on the draw. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. 72 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys.
The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in.
Come on, boy. Come on.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time of the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell.
Going back to the Cowboys. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
2nd and 6. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
That's how you pick up a 1st down.
Let's go on pistol again, boys. Let's see what's up.
You know who the 1st down marker is, and you find a way to get there. That's called having vision.
He had a lot of vision last week, didn't he? NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was dominant. Dancing away at the 35. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Now Prescott. Open man, that's Jake Ferguson, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys.
11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Prescott. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
Come on, man.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Touchdown, Giants.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the foot. Offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And
no
he's not
blocking
going to
this
go
game.
anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
That's a gain of 7.
Lucky.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Prescott now. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and that should be that. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A handoff as they run the counter play. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
I want that end zone.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
At the 7-yard line.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys are closing in on that 16-0 record as they add on to their lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need.
This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Cowboys, they're a win away now from running the table here in the regular season. They moved to 16-0 on the year.
Snow game, boys. Snow game. Let's see what happens. Let's go. I know I said I'm playing one, but I'm playing another one. Let's ride. What's up, boys? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Just vibing. Tonight. My last game of the night, but welcome in. I'm playing a snow game against the Commanders for my next game.
It is a bitterly cold day here in the D.C. area, but these fans still showing out despite snow on the way here at Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders.
2026 Washington Commanders.
Set for this next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. You and I have talked about it before, but what about the year this guy's had on the ground? You come in as a rookie and in the discussion as MVP.
And people have always told me, running back, one of the easiest positions to break in, but not to this level. If you're talking MVP, that means he's had a sensational season.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes 2 to tango. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Completes this one to Pickens. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
3rd down.
He'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 28. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. Hands it off out of the gun to about the 26 here. These two teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they're looking for another win here in Washington to take the season sweep. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
A nice performance last week. Recognized as NFC Player of the Week after going over 100 yards rushing. I just love the vision. I love the wiggle he has, but I also love the power when he ends his runs.
That's what impressed me. Yes, there was some elusiveness last week. A couple times he just ran over guys. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Cowboys have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game. Coming here for the Dallas Cowboys. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Prescott. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the Commanders' 49-yard line.
Now back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down.
Looking to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line. Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half. And here's a handoff out of the gun. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Now this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 42 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Touchdown! A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and a defense.
Need to stop defense. Come on. Come on, D.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
He was brought down by Sonny Styles. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And it's Washington that scoops it up.
God.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game.
Was I down?
January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits. Not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there.
Damn. Wasn't down.
Set to go to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
This 2nd and 4. From the 36, Prescott. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him up. Set to take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
And the Cowboy first down.
Back to throw now on first down. And he slings one that's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 45-yard line.
First down, Dallas.
Come on.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And the big fella
Nothing on
stuffed
the
that
ground
one
this
up in a
game.
big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a 3rd. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
They'll set up a throw. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there, because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
Wide
And
open.
fall incomplete.
incomplete.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
From the 5-yard line.
Now Prescott. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
A loss of 6
A
yards.
tough time to take the sack. Now it's fourth and goal,
man.
and that's a...
Got no offensive line.
It's heading back out and ready to go again. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. 55 yards rushing for him now to this point.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Second down and 3. Off the play fake, Prescott. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. A late turnover, so often the difference in a ball game. And here, the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football.
The Cowboys. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Throwing, Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys look poised to reach 17-0.
Turns out undefeated, boys. Come on.
To their lead.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here, because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs.
Running back as he trots onto the field. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Brought down back at the 27.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Here's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they can't bring him down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort.
To throw is Prescott. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
That's stiff arm.
This defense,
Nasty.
Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball
Nasty
game.
stiff arm.
And they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Superman, that boy.
From
Superman
8
them.
yards out.
And the Cowboys get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start
Set for this next drive.
And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs.
No kneel down for me. I want that end zone.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. 141 yards rushing now for the ball game on 24 carries.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Prescott from the gun. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Let's go, boys.
It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Cowboys tack on another higher-scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League. But fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Dallas,
they make NFL history with this, their 17th win without a loss.
17-0, baby. Let's go.
On the regular season.
and now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a
See what the playoffs look like. Okay, okay. We'll play the Lions. Okay. Look at that playoff picture, boys. I got us, Steelers, Chargers, Rams going to the championship game. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for the next stream. Will be the playoffs. Maybe all the way to the Super Bowl. We'll see, but at least one game of the playoffs, boys. And if anyone's still here, boys, go follow my TikTok. Go follow and sub and like on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch. Any subs would be appreciated. Thanks, boys. Hope you enjoyed the game. I gotta go to sleep now. Actually, I work in the morning, but thanks for chilling. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back soon, boys. Peace. Appreciate the love tonight.